This is the story of how a 13-year-old outsmarted a billion-dollar tech giant. From her grandma's kitchen in a quiet suburb of Akron, Ohio, lived 13-year-old Zoya Patel, a girl with oversized glasses, a stubborn cowlick, and a brain wired like a quantum processor. Zoya wasn't popular. She didn't go to parties. She didn't post dance videos or wear trendy jeans. But she had one secret weapon: curiosity. The kind that made her take apart her toaster, just to see if she could turn it into a mini flamethrower. While her classmates argued over key pop groups and who had the best TikTok fit, Zoya spent her afternoons coding on a beat-up Linux laptop in her grandmother's cluttered kitchen. The smell of turmeric and lentils always hung in the air. And her noni's voice echoed in the background, singing old Bollywood tunes, off-key. But Zoya, she was somewhere else. Deep in the Matrix, it all started one rainy afternoon. Zoya was trying to download a driver for an old webcam she found in a thrift store bin, but the site was glitched. Out of boredom and habit, she opened the developer tools and noticed something odd. A line of code was sending data to an unknown IP address. Curiosity piqued. She traced the address. What she found made her drop her spoon into her bowl. The IP belonged to Dynaxis Corp, a multi-billion-dollar tech company behind one of the world's most popular AI assistants, used by governments, hospitals, and nearly every school district in the US. Zoya dug deeper. Turns out, the AI was secretly collecting student voice samples, even when users weren't actively speaking. Worse, those samples were being sold to partner developers. A fancy way of saying private surveillance companies. She had two choices: ignore it, or do something crazy. Zoya picked the second. She wrote a custom Python script disguised as a retro 8-bit game called Lunchbox Legends, a silly arcade-style cooking game where a grandma fights off mutant vegetables. But the game was a Trojan horse. Every time it was downloaded, it pinged Dynaxis servers and exploited the same backdoor she discovered, leaking the company's own internal logs, completely legally, because they'd left their API exposed. Zoya shared the game anonymously on a coding subreddit with a cryptic note: try beating level 5. If you do, look under the cabbage. It went viral in 3 days. Gamers, hackers, activists, even a few bored cybersecurity pros. They played, they found the files. And then, a leak, thousands of pages of internal documents proving what Zoya had seen. News outlets picked it up. Hashtags exploded. Hashtag LUNCHBOX leaks, #mutant cabbage rebellion, #kid, vs Corp, DYNAX, is denied everything. Until a live streamer beat level 5 on Twitch, in front of 200,000 people, and opened a folder called child_data_export_3198.csv. The US Senate launched an investigation. Class action lawsuits followed. And a few months later, a new headline stunned the world. Middle school girl nominated for National Tech Ethics Prize after exposing corporate AI. Surveillance scandal at the press conference. Zoya wore her usual hoodie and sneakers. She stepped up to the mic, adjusted her glasses, and said, "I just wanted to make a cooking game. But I guess you should never underestimate a grandma with a lunchbox. Or a girl with a laptop." The crowd went wild, and in the audience, her nanny stood, hands clasped, whispering softly to herself, "Bus, Mary Baki Nito Dunia Gila, D. Meaning, my child has shaken the world. If you believe that brilliance can come from the most unexpected places, even a kitchen filled with curry powder and old code, then smash that like button, subscribe, and share this story with someone who still believes in doing what's right. Because sometimes, it only takes one curious kid to shake the world."